what is mean by chemical reaction, what is mean by chemical equation, and after the chemical reaction what will be happening, and how to balance the chemical equation, and types of the chemical equations. In the types of the chemical equation, how many types are there? Very good. 4 types are there. In the 4 types are, one is combination equations and decomposition equations, displacement equations, and double displacement. What is mean by combination chemical reaction? Combination reaction is the two or more reactant combine to form a new product. This process we are calling combination reaction. What is mean by combination? Two or more reactant combine to form only single product. This process we are calling combination reaction. Today we are discussing decomposition reaction. What is mean by decomposition reaction? Decomposition reaction, it is the process of compound. It is the process of compound splits into two or more substance. This process we are calling decomposition reactions. One more time I am explaining the definitions. It is the process of compound. Splits into two or more substance, two or more product. This process we call it decomposition reactions. Anybody's? Very good. It is the process of compound splits into two or more substance. This process we are calling decomposition reaction. In example I am taken here. Ferric sulfate will split into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide. What? Example: the ferrous sulfate is split into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide. See the children here. Ferrous sulfate is only one compound. It splits into two or more substances. That's all. Ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide. It means decomposition reaction means what? Say one compound splits into two or more react products. In the decomposition reaction, we are discussing 3 types of the decomposition reaction. How many types? Very good. 3 types. Those are, one is thermal decomposition, second one electrolysis decomposition, third one photolytic decomposition. First one thermal decomposition, second one electrolysis decomposition, third one photolytic decomposition. Yes, first one is the thermal decomposition reaction. What is mean by thermal? Anybody here? Thermal you know already. What is mean by thermal? Yes, thermal means heat. In the decomposition reaction carried by heat, in the presence of heat, the reaction will be happening means that process we are calling thermal decomposition. It is the process of decomposition carried by heat. This is called thermal decomposition reaction. Already you have an example written here. Calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Calcium carbonate splits into, in the presence of heat, splits into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Already we know the decomposition reaction. One compound splits into two or more products. In the presence of heat, what we call in the definition? Thermal decomposition reaction. Here I used heat. It means calcium carbonate splits into calcium oxide and calcium dioxide. In another one, what I said, electrolysis decomposition reaction. Electro means what? Electro means current. Yes, very good. Electro means current. In the presence of current, decomposition will be happening means electrolysis process. In the presence of current, it means in the process of decomposition carried by presence of the electric current. In the process of decomposition reaction carried by presence of current, that process we are called electrolysis of the decomposition reaction. Electrolysis combination reaction will be carried by the electric current. Here we are doing one activity. activity. In the activity, I taken one plastic mug. Of this plastic mug, I will drill the two holes on its base and fit to the rubber stopper and connect the two electrodes to plastic mug. I will fill the plastic mug. I will fill the plastic mug to water and add a few drops of the H2SO4. And I have taken two test tubes and invert them the carbon electrodes. After this, all apparatus connect to as shown in the figure. I will switch on the battery. After switch on the battery, water bubbles will be arise. After the some time of the water bubble, in the test tube, gases will be collected. In the test tube, gases will be collected. In the cathode side, hydrogen gas will be collected. In the anode side, oxygen gas will be connected. This activity shows that water is contain 2% of the hydrogen, 1% of the oxygen. How many percentage? 2% of the hydrogen, 1% of the oxygen. This activity is very important activity and please remember this. After this activity, here I will take the equation. Here water is decomposed in the presence of electric current. Hydrogen and oxygen gas will be released. After the electrolysis decomposition, we are discussing the photolysis decomposition reaction. In the photolysis decomposition reaction, I taken silver chloride. Silver chloride I kept it outside in the presence of sunlight. Silver chloride I kept it outside in the presence of sunlight. It will turn grey color. It will turn grey color because of the decomposition reactions. Because of decomposition reactions, silver chloride will be decomposed silver and chloride. This much time we discussed about the decomposition reactions and types of the decomposition reactions. Now we move to third type, displacement reaction. Third type is the displacement reaction. In the displacement reaction, we are doing one activity. Before the third displacement reaction, one activity. Take 3 nails and rub it from the sandpaper and take 2 test tubes. In the test tube A, take R, and test tube A and test tube B, take copper sulfate. And in one test tube inside, tie the 2 nails and immerse them. After 20 minutes, see the test tubes and compare them. In the test tube which iron nails are immersed them, that color will changing. It means and also iron's colors also changing. Compare the iron and compare the test tubes also. It means colors also changing and iron will be coated brownish color. It means here more reactive element will be displaced to less reactive element. Here more reactive element will be displaced to less reactive element. Here we are discussing now definitions of the displacement reaction. A reaction in which more reactive element is displaced to less reactive element. More reactive element is displaced to less reactive element from its solution. Displacement reaction is a reaction. More reactive element is displaced to less reactive element from its solution. This process we are calling displacement reaction. Now only we got iron immersed in which solution? Copper sulfate solution. What will be happening? Here compared to copper, iron is more reactive element. Here compared to copper, iron is more reactive element. Now what I said, more reactive element is displaced to less reactive element. It means what will be formed? Iron sulfate and copper. When iron is immersed in or iron is combined to copper sulfate, what will be formed? Iron sulfate and copper. What will be formed? Iron sulfate and copper. Another one example, anybody here? Yes, very good. Another one is I written here. Zinc is combined copper sulfate. Combined to copper, zinc also more reactive element. Now what we form? Zinc sulfate and copper. Zinc sulfate and copper. It means you understand displacement reactions. Displacement element from its solution. More reactive element to less reactive element from its solution. This is the displacement reaction. Now we are discussing double displacement reaction. Displacement only displacing. Here what I am discussing now, double displacement reaction. Here also one activity we are doing. In the one test tube we have to take sodium sulfate. In another one test tube we have to take barium chloride. In one test tube what you take sodium sulfate. In another test tube what we have to take barium chloride. When we have to combine them, what will be forming? White precipitate will be forming. This process we are calling precipitation reaction. Precipitate will be insoluble in water. Precipitate will be insoluble in water. Activity once again I am explaining. More. In one test tube what we take sodium sulfate. In another test tube what we take barium chloride. We have to combine. What we form? White color precipitation will be forming. Precipitate will be forming. This reaction what we call it precipitation reaction. Precipitate means it is insoluble in water. It does not soluble in water. Now we are discussing double displacement. Double displacement is a reaction. Double displacement is a reaction in which new compounds are formed. Not old compounds. New compounds are formed. Mutual exchange of ions between two compounds. It is a reaction. New compounds are formed. Mutual exchanges of the ions. Between the two compounds. Here see, I am taken two compounds. Sodium sulfate and barium chloride. NaH plus SO4 minus. What I said next to mutually exchange of the ions. See here. Ions are exchanged. Barium sulfate. What we form? Barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Here two compounds we taken. What we form? New compounds will be formed. But how this will form? Mutually exchange the ions. How it is formed? Mutually exchange the ions. It means once again I am repeating this definition. A reaction in which new compounds are formed by mutual exchange of ions between two compounds. After the four types of the reactions, how many types? Four types of the reactions. Those are combination reactions, decomposition reactions, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction. After this, now we are discussing another two types of the reaction. Those are oxidation and reduction. What is mean by oxidation? The oxidation, the addition of oxygen to substance. The addition of oxygen to substance, the removal of hydrogen from a substance. One more time I am explaining. The addition of oxygen to substance, the removal of hydrogen from a substance. The addition of oxygen to substance, the removal of hydrogen from a substance. In the reaction, the substance will be gain the oxygen. If reaction is happening means in that reaction the substance will be gain the oxygen. This process we are calling oxidation reaction. This process what we call it? Oxidation reaction. Here what will be happening? Yes, gain the oxygen. Oxygen will be taking. Oxygen will be adding. Oxygen will be adding. reaction. Its opposite, reduction reaction. Anybody's reduction reaction means what? Reduction reaction is those I am telling in the oxidation reaction, adding of the oxygen. Here in the reactions, addition of hydrogen. The addition of hydrogen to substance, the removal of oxygen from a substance. One more time. The addition of hydrogen to substance, the removal of oxygen from a substance. Compare those both of oxidation and reduction. In the oxidation process, what we are gaining? Oxygen. In the reduction process, what we gaining? Hydrogen. Addition of oxygen. Yes, very good. Addition of hydrogen. Addition of oxygen here. Addition of hydrogen here. Removal of hydrogen here. Removal of oxygen here. Addition of oxygen means what we are telling? Oxidation process. If addition of hydrogen means what we are saying? Reduction process. In the reduction process, one more example here. Copper oxide. Now here done. Copper is added to oxygen. We will form copper oxide. That only we are taken here. Copper oxide is combined to adding to hydrogen. Copper oxide is add to hydrogen. What we form? Copper and water. Here see, here hydrogen is add, oxygen is removed. Here oxygen is removed and added the hydrogen. This process we are calling reduction. The addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen in the substance is called a reduction process. After this, in one equation, both will be happening. Reduction also happening and oxidation also happening. Yes, see. Now we discuss the copper oxide is added to hydrogen. What we form? Copper sulfur plus water. Here we are removed oxygen. We are removed oxygen. What will be saying? Reduction process. If I added oxygen, what we are saying? Oxidation process. If I added oxygen, oxidation process. If I removed oxygen, reduction process. CuO plus H2 aroma Cu plus H2O. One more example here. Zinc and zinc oxide is combined to carbon. We will form zinc plus carbon monoxide. Here, zinc oxide is removed oxygen. It will lose the oxygen. What we call it? Reduction process. Which one losing now? That is the reduction element. Here, zinc will be lose the oxygen. Zinc is the reduction. Here, carbon is added. Carbon is gained the oxygen. It means carbon monoxide is the oxidized. Carbon is happen. Carbon monoxide. Of the definition, one reactor gets oxidized, will other get reduced. One reactor get oxidized, will other get reduced during the reaction. Such reaction is called a redox reaction. In the reaction is happening means one will be getting reduction and oxidation. This process we are calling redox reaction. This process what we call it? Redox reaction. I think you will understand. Oxidation means what? Reduction means what? Redox reaction means what? Oxidation means what? Yes, very good. Gaining oxygen. Redox reaction means what? Yes. Redox reaction means in the reaction itself both will be happening. Oxidation and reduction reaction. It means reduction reaction means what? Yes, losing the oxygen. Loses the oxygen. After the oxidation and reduction reaction, how they will affect the daily life? Oxidation will how they affect in our daily life? First one is corrosion and second one is transitivity. How they affect in our daily life? First corrosions. We are taken the iron article. It will be first newly is there means that will be shining. After some days we kept outside. What reddish brown color powder will be happening in the iron articles, and iron will become weak, and iron articles will become weak. Why this will be happening? Because of the corrosion. Because of the corrosion. When metals is attacked by moisture, air, water, acid, etc. When metals are attacked by a substance, moisture, air, acid, etc. For some time, a layer of oxide is formed. After that, layer of the oxide will be forming, which will become weakness of the metal. Hence, that metal will be corroded. This process we call it corrosion process. What will be happening? When we kept the metals outside, they will be react with moisture, air, and acid, etc. After this reaction, that one color layer coated will be applied to that metal. That metal will become weak. That process what we call it corrosion process. One more time I am repeating the definition. When metal is attacked by substance, moisture, air, water, acid, etc. for some time, a layer of oxide is formed which weakens the metal. This process we call it corrosion. Example, rusting of iron and black coating of silver. Example, common example we know already, rusting of the iron, and another one example, black coating of the silver. When we wearing the silver first, the new there is very shiny. After some days, they will become black. Why this will happen? Because of the corrosion process. In another effect is rancidity. In oily food we kept in some days in outside, they will become bad smell and bad taste. Why this will be happening? Because of the rancidity. That food will be oxidized outside. Food will be oxidized. It means the oxidation of fat and oils when exposed to air. This known as rancidity. When food will be kept in the outside, that food will become oxidized. That's why that we call it oxidation. It leads to what happening? It will come out bad smell and bad taste. That's why in the potato chips pocket inside we are filling the nitrogen gas. Why we are filling the nitrogen gas? That will control the rancidity. Means how to prevent the corrosion? It will prevented by galvanization method, oiling, painting, and adding some oil. We have to prevent the corrosion. One more time. Corrosion means when metals is attacked by substance, moisture, air, water, acid, etc. For some times, a layer of oxide is formed which weakens the metal. Hence, metal is said to be corroded, and this process is called corrosion. Example, rusting of iron, black coating of the silver, and rancidity, the oxidation of fat and oil when exposed to air. When oxidation of oil and fat is exposed to air is known as rancidity. Example, we know already. And how to prevent corrosion? We have to oiling, painting, galvanization, adding oils. Some different methods are there. In extra about corrosion, we are discussing third lesson of metal and non-metal inside. And rancidity, we have to in the potato chips and nitrogen gas will be filling. After the completion of the corrosion and rancidity, we are discussing another two types main points. One is exothermic reaction, another one is the endothermic reaction. What is mean by exothermic reactions? Anybody know? Already we discussed in the 9th standard. Yes, exothermic reaction, it is the reaction heat is released in the formations of the substance, in the formation of the reactions, in the formation of the products, heat is released. That process we are calling exothermic reaction. heat is releasing means what we are calling exothermic reactions. Reaction in which heat is released along with the formation of a substance. In the reaction in which heat is released along with the formation of the substance is called exothermic reactions. Exothermic reactions examples is the formation of the natural gas. When the methane is react with oxygen, when methane is react with oxygen, they will form carbon dioxide, water and heat will be releasing. This is the examples of the exothermic reaction. Its opposite endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction is heat is absorbed, energy is absorbed. This process we are calling endothermic reaction. Reaction in which heat is absorbed along with the formation of the substance. This process we are calling endothermic reaction. Heat is released means what we are calling exothermic reaction. Heat is absorbed means what we are calling endothermic reaction. In the endothermic reaction example is calcium carbonate. In the presence of the heat, calcium carbonate will be decomposed, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide will here energy will be absorbing, heat will be absorbing. One more time explaining two types. Reaction in which heat is released along with formation of substance is called exothermic reactions. Example, formation of the natural gas. And reaction in which heat is absorbed along with formation of substance is called endothermic reactions. Example, calcium carbonate is decomposed, will form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. By this we completed this lesson. In the next class we are coming new interesting lesson. Thank you.